Hello, welcome to my channel. Renso here. Today I'm going to paint Nicole Kidman. The colors I'm going to use are titanium white, lemon yellow, cadmium yellow hue, cadmium red hue, alizarin crimson, cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, and ivory black. Okay, first I start with these fiber brushes. Hello Mina, hello Javier, hello Mervat, and Michael. Okay, let's start first on the mix. A little bit of yellow, alizarin crimson, and a touch of black. Okay, I'm gonna start using this for making a sketch. I'm painting on canvas. I'm using the canvas for the painting and as a palette. Okay, let me see the position of the whole head. It's gonna be like around here. The hair is kind of around here. Now I'm gonna see the overall shape first. From here to here, let's say. Okay. Even now that I have almost, let's say, nothing, I squint my eyes and try to see this, and I'm gonna start just by making the center line, which is gonna be around here. Okay, this part, you don't even need to use the image. This part is about the proportions, which we need to know by memory. Let's say this is the top of the head, this is the bottom of the chin. You gotta find the middle around here. It's gonna be for the eyes, a little bit up for the eyebrows. From the eyebrows to the bottom of the chin, you look for the middle. That's gonna be the nose. And here the middle is gonna be just the bottom of the lower lip. Okay. Okay. Now, if the center line is kind of tilted, all these lines have to be perpendicular to this center line. Okay. Now I squint my eyes again. I'm gonna try to see this portion and try to look for a simple geometrical shape. Here you can see kind of a triangle here. Something like this. A little bit small. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning, Christine. Okay. This. Okay, now let's see, the eyes are gonna be kind of around here. First, this measurements is just the normal, let's say the canon that we all need to know by memory. Now I'm gonna adjust and just to following her own proportions. Okay. I have the eyes here. Now I can see that the eyebrows and the eye are almost really close. A bit like this. Now here in this middle part of the face, I'm gonna look for this triangle here. I'm squinting my eyes and trying to see this, and this. Okay. Now here in the third portion of the face, I'm going to try to see this. Okay, it's kind of simple now. I'm not using too much paint because you know that as soon as I feel like more comfortable with the proportions, Then I will start using more paint. Okay. This and this, and squinting my eyes. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to start applying some color. I've been watching some images, trying to study her skin color. She's really white, and you can see a lot of greens. It's kind of a purple colors, really subtle. But the one that you can see really clear is a green. And if you have seen the portrait that I painted yesterday, I started with the same logic because the skin color kind of was this kind. It was kind of, let's say, similar. I'm gonna do the same, but I'm gonna start with let's say a more saturated green. Okay, let's see if this one works. My plan, of course, is applying the skin color on top of this green. And my plan is not to make this green disappear completely. I want to see some of this green, but not that strong. And then I'm going just to try to go with the next layers, trying to calculate how thick or thin is going to be the next layers in order to try to see the green or just to not see the green. I'm not using too much paint. Remember, if you want to follow this, always I don't use too much paint for the beginning because if I need to correct something, it's going to be easier to correct. But if I start just applying a lot of paint, then that's going to be a mess. Okay, let's say that this is the first stage on color. Now I gotta think on drawing again. I use this synthetic brush number 0. I'm going to use a little bit of medium, just a little bit. Okay. Again, I'm squinting my eyes, trying to see the center line. Okay. Now let's draw this eye and the eyebrow. I usually don't draw just one eye. I draw this always. The eyebrow and the eye, because when I squint my eyes, I don't see details, and I just see this, let's say, this whole shape that is created by the eyebrow and the eye. Okay, and then as soon as I got this, immediately I go to the nose. Remember that I'm trying to imagine these lines just like here. If you know the Rayleigh method, the drawing Rayleigh method, and it's not like that because the Rayleigh method is just a lot of lines, circles. It has like too much. But if you know the method, you're gonna feel that I'm going like something like this because I do this. I can do this. You can see the corner of the mouth. I trace a line, a vertical line. I'm trying to see. You see, watching this and this, and I do the same here. In some videos, you're not gonna see me doing this, but definitely I'm doing this in my head. Okay. Then I see just this triangle here. You can see clearly about this a triangle here. Now it's the same here. Okay. Now the mouth. Now here is kind of easy to see the mouth. You see, if I place the mouth here, and you see this shape, you can tell clearly that the mouth is too low, just because of trying to follow this shape. And that, if you don't follow that shape, anyway, you're gonna see the mouth is just too low. But let's say that we follow this, just simple shapes, geometrical shapes, and trying to follow this, and then I'm gonna place the mouth a little bit up. Okay. Okay, I'm going to erase a lot of these lines. Okay, by now you can see kind of, you see the proportions. I mean, maybe not, but in my head, I just love to imagine that I'm getting there. And I see this. I mean, now I'm gonna follow something like this. You can see this facial mark. It's kind of down, yes. And I see here this triangle here. Definitely gonna move up this and this too. Okay. This is a way to move things around the features, a little bit up, a little bit down. Oh, hello, shoulder. Use as you use screen under very white tone models. Okay. Maybe it could be. I would use for dark tone skin colors. I could use a violet color. Okay. I have done that like 3 or 4 times, and it worked really perfectly for me, like this way. I have used this, but not in a Prima painting. I have used this green in so many layers. I mean, let's say I paint the complete face just green and white, and let it dry, and I go on top of this with a lot of glazes until I finish the painting. But I'm doing this in a La Prima painting. I have done this sometimes, and it worked. Okay. I mean, you know that these things works, and sometimes doesn't work. Let's hope that works today. Okay, I love this image, and one of the reasons that I choose this one is just because it's kind of flat. Okay, and when it's flat, that's the difficulty is, I mean, it's more difficult for us to, even if I squint my eyes, the only thing that I see is the eyes, dark, and this. Values kind of difficult to see the value differences. But that's the idea, yes, because each painting, not all the paintings are going to be easier. And if the idea is to challenge ourselves always, because for me, that's the idea for improving. just trying to, I mean, not all the time. I'm not trying this all the time because sometimes I just love to paint relaxed. I mean, trying to get the likeness, yeah, it's enough pressure for me. But this thing about painting for an image, it looks kind of flat. It's a really good exercise. Now I have this, I can go with a simple orangey, kind of grayish color and apply on top of this. Okay. Mervat, okay, I'm excited to learn how you paint this bright, some flat face and that blue hair. Yeah, that's what excited I was talking about. Okay. Now for me is this layer is important. I can go with just not too much paint, or I can apply more paint. It's something that I need to calculate, kind of guess. I mean, it's kind of guessing for me what is going to happen. Of course, if I apply thick paint, but I don't want to go with thick paint just from the beginning, just because I want to take advantage of this green. Okay. And you can see sometimes I'm going to just lay down the paint and maybe move the paint like 2-3 brush strokes and that's it. And sometimes I want to go like this, like a lot of brush strokes. And that means that I'm mixing this color with the green. Here, and I guess I'm gonna get a different color. And you cover all this, and you see this. This is gonna be like mixing this and this, something like here. But for me, it's different here, making the mixture here than here. Okay, more. And there is nothing that kind of that, let's say that because of experience of a lot of experience, there is no guarantee that every brush stroke is gonna be perfect. Definitely, I'm gonna do something and to know that this is a process of retouching and retouching and retouching. Okay, and squint my eyes, kind of see there is a shadow here, slightly shadow. So one thing that definitely we should do every time that we have an image, a photography just like this, is use a filter in our cell phones or use Photoshop and enhance the light, the contrast, make the image really dark. In this way, we can see more the value differences. Okay, and definitely I will do that. I'm going to do that. But first, I'm just trying to force in my eyes as much as I can, because that's the idea of practicing. Yes, because if I start just by watching the image with a high contrast, that's gonna be let's say kind of there's no big reason for me to choose this kind of flat image. It's not that flat, yes, because I mean but making a difference with really high contrast images that we usually use because are easy to see value differences. Okay, this is about just adding just one color. You can see how strong look this green right now. Well, because of the contrast, yes. I cover more of the skin with this orangey color. The parts that are gonna leave green. You're gonna see the green more vibrant. Okay, shoulder, Javier. I see that shadow you set from the mirror of the right eye to the front of the cheek. You mean this here? Yeah. Yes, there is a shadow there. Now I'm gonna make a change to this mixture. I'm gonna make a reddish version of this color. I'm going to add this alizarin crimson to make it darker. Now here I'm moving more because I want this to get mixed. Just between the eyes, just here in the middle, it's always kind of more greenish. In any skin, it's more grayish, greenish color. Okay. Going to use another brush. Okay. Okay, now I'm just trying to calculate, foreseeing what is going to happen if I apply this color on top of the green. I don't like that color. I don't like this color either. Okay. Anyway, I mean, that's like something like I said, we have to try and see what is working and what is not working. Because it's the process of painting is a process of adjustment. I gotta adjust all the values, the color, all of that. Okay. I'm going to use the image here in my computer just to see more details because I'm about to go back to the drawing. Okay. We're gonna paint the mouth because the mouth is so green. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the drawing aspect of the painting. Black and alizarin crimson, not too much paint, Even I can take the excess here and just leave just few paint. Here we'll do the same here with a lighter color. Not too much paint. Okay, I have both brushes. And I go again about the eyes. You can see this eye is a little bit open than this one. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have to move this eyebrow. You can see the space here is really short. It's really close to the eye. Here, I'm gonna move that too. Okay, I'm trying to now with this lighter color. I'm trying to follow the lights here. This is light. Okay. Okay, that's it with the drawing aspect. I gotta go back to think about color. I mean, this is something like this is gonna be the whole process, changing from the drawing to painting, drawing to painting. When thinking about painting, thinking about color, value, shadows, and all of that. When I'm thinking about drawing, and just go usually with these two brushes, and I'm making the retouches, and think like I'm moving a little bit the features of the face until I feel that they are okay. Okay, now let's go again with color. Okay. Because you can see the color is too pinky, I think. That's okay. I mean, we have to see what happens. I'm just going to like of blend more to get this pinky color mix with the wet paint that is beneath. And I'm gonna apply this pinky color here. Okay. There is always, remember, a green color here. just here. It's kind of if you analyze paintings, you're gonna see like there's green. All this is greenish, and the upper and lower eyelid are reddish, more warmer color, which I didn't do. I'm gonna do now. Hi, uh, Parashuran. Hello, how are you? Okay, let's go back with this pinky color. And to mix an orange, a bit of white. More red. I think that's too much. I'm going to add at least orange crimson and white. Oh, hello, Parshuran. What is your secret superpower? How you manage to paint two life portraits in one day, every day? You do the same. Please help us. Oh, my secret power now is like an vacation. That's when I'm able to paint two portraits daily. One for my English channel and the other one for my Spanish channel. As soon as I start getting more, getting commissions, maybe I'm gonna stop making more some these videos. I will try to keep doing videos, uh, but let's see what happens. Who knows? Hello, Cristalina. How are you, Javier? I think he told us more than once. Practice and more practice. Yes, practice. Okay. Okay, what I was. Okay, bro. Okay. I mean, usually daily, I draw daily, and I paint, like, let's say, well, that's kind of difficult to say how many time we paint daily, but let's say that my top time, like, the most time that I have painted in, not in a day, let's say, I remember, I was, on a trip to Puerto Rico, and I get there for an art exhibition, and I didn't know too much people at the time there in Puerto Rico, and then, I had to finish some paintings, and at the time I was painting, like, 16 hours daily for a month, just daily 16 to sometimes 18 hours. Yes, I remember I got, a TV just next to my left, my painting, my things, and I was painting and mostly listening, just listening programs, documentaries, and all of that. Okay. And then, here in house with the family, sometimes there are days that I paint just 4 hours, 3 hours. Other days I paint like 10 hours, and some days I don't paint at all. Okay, let's go again with my this brush. Let's say this is the one that I use as a pencil for drawing. And you see that I don't use like this. I just I say that's a drawing because I just use the tip of the brush. Okay, now that I'm watching this, I'm trying to see this triangle. Remember, I'm trying to make these lines here all the time. Okay, I don't think that much about more details, trying to get this the proportion position of the eyes. Now later I'm gonna think if the eyebrows should be more, uh, separated or more together, or maybe, there should be more space here or something like that. Because you know that here is just something that is not, there's no detail here. There's something just dark, just a shadow there. I have no detail here. And that means that I have like a space, room for moving the eye a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. Let's continue with the skin color. You see that I'm going just little by little. Oh, hello, Marcelo. Oh, thank you, Parsuran. Christine, Christine, what color do you tone your canvases with? This is gray color, just black and white, acrylic. And hello, Kusai. Javier. Yes, yes, I was painting a lot. Hello, Lydia. Okay, hello, Dia V. Live here. Okay, let's continue. I need to paint a little bit, at least, of the ear. Okay. Oh, where I was? Oh, I was painting the nose. I don't use any medium, and I don't use too much paint. But as I soon start just adding more layers and more layers, uh, the paintings get thicker and thicker. But just little by little. Okay, I'm graying down this color to see I'm adding black. Okay, now I'm going to blend a little bit of paint. This is a brush number 2. You can see the brand here, Artist brush. It's a little bit, it has a long hair. It's a pointy round brush, but right now is I use it because as you can see how the shape is now. It's not pointy anymore, which makes perfect for me for blending. Okay. Now I love this. You can see this pinky, this kind of reddish, this kind of dark red here. There's a variation between some grayish color because of the green. I love those colors, but definitely I know that I'm not gonna keep those colors because I'm gonna apply more and more paint. But let's see, because you know that everything is about control. Control how saturated is a color, how gray should be the skin color. Yes. Always my my fear, they say, is to get too saturated skin color. That should be maybe too orangey or too reddish. And during the whole process is adjusting that. Okay, I think I like the color. It's too early to say, but okay. You can see some green here. Yeah. Get mixture with all the layers on top of that. Uh, about the likeness, I see that there is maybe a mistake here. I can tell that the eyes, the nose, and the mouth kind of okay, kind of. I mean, the eyes right now. I feel that this eye is kind of small, and this eye is bigger. That's what I see here. I mean, she has this eye a little bit open, which is make it a little bigger. But when we copy, we tend to exaggerate things a little bit. Okay, I mean that's something that we all do. And then the idea is to adjust that little by little. Okay, let's continue. Hello, Tisha. Okay, okay. I'm squinting my eyes trying to see. Kind of I'm losing the shadow here. I'm going to add a little bit of violet. It should be up. Okay, and adding a little bit more of saturation. You can see this color. It's kind of more orangey, more warmer. Now I can see some difference between this paint I just have applied in this portion. You can see as soon as I apply more of this paint, the portion is starting to get it more a little bit greener because of contrast. Just that happens just because of contrast. Okay, okay, okay. Mm, let's go back to the drawing. I want to pay attention to details to this eye. For that, I need a bigger image. I use the image in my computer to zoom in and see. I forgot to put the link to the image, but anyway, I mean, that's kind of easy to find. I mean, you just look for Nicole Kidman images. By the way, I will put a link to the image. Mhm. Oof. Shoulder, do you like to paint underwater pictures? Underwater? Oh, okay. Oh, well, okay. I mean, I have painted a lot of a lot of things. The human figure, a lot of human figure, still lifes, landscapes, and but yes, even I remember once when I was studying in the School of Art. Well, one guy came to the School of Art looking for painters to paint abstracts for him, and I was painting abstracts like for him for a month, I think. And let me tell you that wasn't easy. I thought it was going to be kind of easy to make some money just painting like something that I thought it was going to be just really fast. And I was a student. Even I've been practicing a lot when I was a student. I was practicing a lot, but when I faced to paint abstract paintings and I faced to deal with harmony, with color harmony, then I realized that was so difficult, so difficult. I mean, and I couldn't get like I couldn't get all the paintings that I did like 100% okay. No one of them was like, oh my god, this painting is really good. I nailed it here. No, nothing. It was. I mean, color harmony is something so difficult to achieve. Yes, and you know that everything is about the gray colors, how to control the gray colors. Okay, because when we see some abstract painting and we see some amazing, beautiful, vibrant colors, we see them because of the gray colors that surround those colors that are around, and we don't see those gray, darker or lighter, cooler or warmer gray colors. We just see the vibrant ones, and I didn't know about that sounds. And even when I knew it sounds simple, but it's difficult. Just it's difficult just to get that harmony. Okay. Mhm. Not a little bit more dark to the eyes, but you know that I don't want to get this dark. Okay, this dark works okay in the photograph. It's not gonna work okay on the painting. The painting works better when you have something kind of soft. If you see paintings like Bouguereau paintings or the other masters paintings, you're not gonna find like some eyes just like this, so dark. Usually, there is a lower value scale. It's like they don't get to. I mean, I'm speaking non general. I mean, speaking on some portraits. For example, Bouguereau. I don't know if I'm saying the name okay, but if you analyze Bouguereau's paintings, you're gonna find out that you're not gonna see any black, pure black on the eyes, of the nose, or the mouth. Not at all. Okay. Maybe you're gonna find those in some paintings. I mean, no, I'm not speaking about everything. Okay. I think I'm speaking more about the paintings that I like. Maybe that's the ones that I have seen a lot of times. And I've been analyzing that and trying to get that. Trying to get that softness. Okay. Oh, that's too orange. And another thing that I always pay attention is the edges. I mean, you have to be soft edges. If I have a doubt about the edges, I definitely prefer to leave a soft, even blurred edge instead of a sharp edge. Even if I have to take a decision of that in going to, it's gonna just like interfere with the likeness or everything, I always prefer a soft edge. I'm not in black and white because I'm graying down the color. And mixing again and again until I get the right, let's say, saturation. I mean, I don't know how to say it, but it should be a gray color. If I see this color is pumping up too much, I need to add more gray. That means black and white. And maybe move the color to the other side. If it go to be a cooler, maybe we can go to the warm side and see if it works here. Too dark. Okay, anyway. Now you see this color, you say, okay, this color is not gonna work. I'm counting on, I mean, I just know that I'm going to mix this color with this color here. Because this color alone, if I apply it just like thick, it's not gonna work here. Okay. If I just add like a brush stroke, it's gonna be so different. But if I mix that color here, we could make it work. It's not okay right now. You can see that's not okay right now. But this is a process of adjusting. I'm gonna move the color. I'm going to change that color later. Okay, enough of the face. I'm gonna paint the hair. I need to see that her whole everything. I'm gonna move this a little bit here. Okay. I'm gonna take the picture out for a minute. Mervat, pay attention to the upper left lip. Okay, yeah, okay. I will pay attention. Little by little. Don't worry. Should you not have soft and sharp edges? Was just wondering if does it not really matter? Should I mean we have to keep both. But it's more about soft edges for me. Maybe you can keep sharp edges in the eyes a little bit. But it's not speaking about something really sharp or something really soft. It's kind of close. Everything is kind of close. I see the image here in the computer. There's a green background and the sky is here. But I'm just going to paint the background black. I think it's gonna be perfect if I try to paint this. I'll get I'm thinking about getting a painting like a museum painting with really an old painting with really dark background. I mean, no museum quality, of course, not. But because of her skin color, I think it would work already black, just black background to create more contrast. I don't use too much paint, you know why? Because if I change my mind, it's gonna be easier to just put more paint on top of that. Okay, I'm going to put the image back. Okay, I think that works better for the skin color. Yeah. Okay, you know there is, okay, stick this. You know here there is a lot of the hair here, but I'm going to decide to, let's say, going with more black here to make more contrast this portion of the face. Okay, and then it's like moving her hair, not moving her hair up. Her ear should be around here. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop just here. Okay. I can do the same here. Can make a just, you can see this kind of small portion here that you can see through. I decided to make it bigger just to have a shadow in both sides of the face. And definitely I'm gonna blend that. Now, one problem that I'm going to have blending this black color is it's gonna get into the skin color. I'm gonna be careful with that. Okay. If you decide to go sharp here, definitely it should be soft. Go soft here. And try to play with this. I mean, it's more softer, less softer. You see? Okay. Now this is softer than this. I mean, I softened this one too because I didn't mean a crispy, sharp, like really, like he was cut. No, I don't mean that. Okay, now let's paint the hair. I'm going really slowly because, to be honest, I'm afraid to lose the color of the face. I'm don't really sure about the color yet. Kind of like it, but I don't know, maybe I need a little more of saturation, more orangey colors. Okay, let's see. But you can see this green so clear. I love some greens, but not that clear greens. Okay, let's continue. Maybe now I apply yellow here. Maybe this is By contrast, this yellow is gonna kill that green. Let's see what happened. Okay. Looking for another brush. Okay, found this one. Okay, okay, okay. I'm squinting my eyes and stepping back. Hello, Monique. Hello, James. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, James. Okay, okay, okay. I'm going to leave the hair just there. Just want to make more of the hair later. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Okay, let's add more. Uh, let's see. I'm gonna add more of an orangey or reddish color to the cheeks. I think that's too much. Let's see if that works. If not, I'm gonna just apply more paint on top of that. If I add this, because I need more shadow, I'm gonna kill the green. Yeah, that would be that much. Not so sure if I go kill the green or not. Okay. I need shadow here, okay? I don't need that. The screen is like it's working as a light shadow. I don't need that, but anyway, I mean, I'm gonna just. Okay. I think that's okay. Okay, let's add some lights. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Squinting my eyes and stepping back and trying to see. It's kind of difficult to see in this image. Okay, I'm gonna blend this a little bit because I mean this highlight, this light, it shouldn't be as light as this one. Okay. There's always an order. Okay, if this light is the lightest light, this one shouldn't be that light, and this one either. Neither this one. Okay. And a little bit more of saturation, just a little bit for the nose. trying to control this. I mean, the skin is, I mean, just a little bit of change in the whole skin that goes to a really warmer orangey color. I don't want that. I want a balance between those grays on the skin, those portions that are more colorful. Okay, I'm gonna blend a little bit, and then we be back about thinking about. I mean, we draw and paint at the same time, but I used to kind of try to separate the process of just thinking about color and the process about thinking about proportion and the likeness. Okay, I need to add more of an orangey color. Let's see, it's too yellowish now. Mhm. She has blue eyes, I think. Blue eyes, green eyes. I don't know. Kind of between blue and green eyes. More than blue eyes. A little bit of pure black for the pupil. Pupil here, pupil here. Okay, now there is kind of no highlight, but let's add a little bit of highlight. There is a little bit here, just a little bit, but let's add a little bit more. Okay, so there the nose looks a bit thin. Okay, I'm gonna check out that. Hi, Maggie. Joyce. Okay, thank you. She has kind of a shadow here, so subtle. And here too. I'm gonna use this color. Here and here. It's a little bit the problem sometimes with me when I start looking for these subtle mid-tones is I could just add more edge. Okay. It's gonna be better always if looks younger than old than older. Okay. What else? I'm going to soften the mouth. I don't want that. No, that was too much. No, it doesn't. It's not okay. A little bit more. Mm. I think I'm going to need to add this a little bit darker here in the middle. Touch. And soft this. That was too much light. Killing that light. I'm gonna take a little bit of this color, a little bit just on the tip of this brush that I'm using for blending. And I'm going to light up this. Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm gonna use the same brush, a little bit of turpentine. I use this color too. add some hair here. Okay, I'm gonna go again with this. This is kind of different. It has like a curve, like something like this and this. Okay. Yes, I think I kind of have exaggerated this, but yes, I think that's the idea. That's of like this and like this. Yes, now I think I see her expression. I went too dark with this one, but I'm going to soften a little bit. I'm trying to capture her soul. Kind of uh, impossible to do. Okay, stepping back. Mhm. I have changed this a little bit. Okay, I have to retouch this a little bit up. And this a little bit up too. Usually use the brush for blending, for move the painting. And here too, there is a light. Now I'm gonna be jumping around the face. I see something here and there, and I retouch it. moving things a little bit to the right, to the left, a little bit lighter, a little bit darker. Mm. Oh, thank you, Christine Mervat. Oh, thank you. Okay, Tisha, in the photo, her nose looks a little wider. Okay, sounds like the police are looking for you. Okay, let's see if the nose really looks wider. Oh, yes, I think so. Yes. Here, a little bit up here, a little bit wider here. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, I see more differences in the nose. Mhm, mhm. Okay. Michael sounds like Monique. Her smile is spot on. Okay. Terrence. Okay, thank you. I think I have too much shadow here. Oh, you don't see me. I forgot that I didn't put the image. Okay, now you can see. I forgot because I have a bigger image to my left and I have the image in the computer. I forgot about this small image. In this way, you can compare. Okay. Let's see here in the middle of the mouse. Okay, I gotta be careful with this. I mean, I see this like she has this wrinkles here. I gotta be careful because I'm gonna start adding more H sometimes. Okay, this has to be more like this. Like this. Okay, I think that's okay. Now here should be a little bit darker here. Just that. And a little bit darker here. Then stepping back, I see. Oh no. Okay, now let's add some light here to move this up because I think it should be a little bit up. Okay, I think that's okay. Now I see her eyebrow. These eyebrows should be thicker. Okay. Mhm. Thank you, Steve. Great to see you again. Okay, let's continue. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. I have plenty of time for retouching and retouching and retouching. Retouching and retouching. Okay, now I see. I'm gonna move this eyebrow a little bit down. Just a little bit. Okay. Going back again to the lower lip, which I think I should just move this shadow here a little bit up. Yes, I'm going to soften this portion because, to be honest, I'm trying to. I'm gonna soften a bit to make her a little bit younger. Okay. This a little bit up. And soft this. Now again on the hair, because the hair is just a mask, and I need let's see, could work with yellow chrome. To yellow, more white. I'm trying to do this. When I do this without the camera, I try to keep the brush perpendicular to the painting, just like this. That would be impossible for you to see. That's how I'm tilting the brush. I mean, it's more comfortable and I get a better effect. A little bit better, yes, by just keeping this really perpendicular to them. How it changed you can see how it changed the color when I put my hand. I need to buy this DS, what's the name? DS error cameras. I have seen some painters that use those cameras. Those are really amazing. I mean, I have a really good webcam. That was the most expensive one that I found in the market. But even it's not enough. How cheap? Which version is better? This one or this one? Oh my God! I put my more later. How? Okay, that's cool. I see the ear. Now, in this part of the process, if I see something that it need to be fixed, sometimes I just jump on that. But from the beginning, to let's say to 60% of the painting, and try to keep an order. Just thinking about color, thinking about drawing, thinking about values, thinking about drawing. And I try to keep that order during the whole process. Now, right now, I see a mistake, I just go and fix it. Now I see something here that I've been missing this here. Okay, okay, okay. Really careful with that. With this brush that I use for blending, I was trying to move the painting. Like it's like pushing the painting a little bit to the left or to the right. With the same brush, I gotta go from the shadow and I push the painting to the left. Okay, and then I can be just in the middle for blending. Mhm. Oh yes, Monique, that's right. The color shifts. Oh, Michael, the SR camera. Oh yes, yes. To be honest, I have one, but it's really old. It's really old. I haven't even tried to use it. I'm gonna get one new one. Javier, both looks amazing. Mary, hello Mary. Happy New Year to you, Mary. Suggestion: paint a book. For me, it would be helpful to have copies of your palette as you progress through the color mixing. Okay, a book. You mean like having this in a well in a like a sketchbook and having I have seen that. I have seen this. Cesar Santos. Yes, he paints like that. Yes, he paints a book, sketchbook, something like that. Yeah, that would be a great idea. Paint a book. I mean, paint in a sketchbook. I think that's what she meant. Okay. Okay, Mary. I'm changing this color a little bit. It's too cool. This shadow. I'm adding a little bit warmer. A little bit of this color is more like a dark orange color. It's not like I want to get rid of this kind of violet that is here. So I'm trying to get something in the middle. Know that this is kind of trying to find a balance. Okay, I think I'm getting to the end and trying to one step back. Oh, Mervat, what's your opinion about drawing base in burnt umber or raw umber with white? Is the technique more effective? Yeah, yeah, that's okay. I mean, for me, it's the same both ways. You change a little bit how you plan to apply the colors, yes, but I mean, again, for me right now, it's about painting on this gray base and the way I do now. Maybe next month I'm gonna change because I have painted on a burnt umber base for a long time. Now I'm painting on this base. Now I'm using this. It's like at the same time that we changed, and we changed because we're trying to find a way. I mean, in my case, I'm trying to find a way to take this thing about painting on the Prima and gain something like well, I don't know how to explain. I mean, this kind of something that I want to improve. I want to improve. That's why I pass. That's why I'm constantly practicing, and that's everything about that is, and and trying to let's say working always thinking in the color harmony and trying to control the gray colors because everything here in the face there is nothing like there is no vibrant saturated colors, not even the mouth, which looks kind of reddish, but if you take pure red, there's going to be a huge difference. And since all the colors is going, I mean, from here, from the palette, from the colors that is white, yellow there, or I'm going to, let's say, I said that in one video, something like this. Let's say we have a gray here, a gray color here, okay? And all the colors that you see here are going to this direction, all of them. All the mixture going to the gray. And what we see is a variation of these some grayish colors, all here. And what I want to improve is not losing control of that, being aware of what I'm doing, and I'm trying to control if I go with a little bit more saturated colors or not. And that changed a lot because when I do these practices, like 35 minutes practice, that's my own personal way to practice my own personal challenge for saying some way challenge, and that's different. I get loose there in color and brush strokes, and that's different. But when we paint something like kind of more realistic, we always be aware that we are dealing with a lot of gray colors, grayish version of each color. Okay, grayish, oranges, and all of that. That's why so many portrait painters use a color. This is what's the name? Oh, gray paint. Gray paint. Have you know that color? I'm pretty sure you know it. Gray paint. Paint, no paint. Gray paint. Paint. I see. Payne. That's a really common color between portrait painters. It's like having this. You can mix all of them with that. Even there is a practice in color theory that I used to do when I was a student. It was just mixing a lot of colors with gray. All this like variation until you get to gray. And then with you choose some colors that are closer to gray and make create harmonies with those colors. In this way, you're trying to control those colors that yeah. That's a good practice. Just that's really boring. Gray paint, yes, exactly, Monique. A lot of people that paint portraits that have seen that they have the gray paint on their palette. Mostly, yeah, mostly. But the gray paint is just, I mean, it's just mixing titanium white with ivory black. Because this gray is kind of a bluish. It has kind of a little tiny thing of blue. Oh, hello, Dita. Monique, or blood is blue, right, under skin. Yes, that's why. Yeah. You could say that that's kind of a bluish, greenish. That's why we see on top of some veins that looks kind of bluish. Sometimes bluish and greenish. Yeah? But no green. It's just a bluish going a little bit to the green sometimes. Okay, I'm stepping back. I'm trying to deal with this portion. I think I went maybe too, well, this color is too gray or too cool. I'm gonna add more of this orangey, dark orangey. Just a little bit. It's not about just adding this color. Yes, I mean, what I'm trying to do is mix this color with the wet paint and get another color here. Get another color that I'm hoping to get close to what I want. I think that's it. I'm gonna add more of this yellow here to make a highlight here. Even there is not a highlight, but A little bit maybe could help with volume here. Yes. I missed, I really missed not having the opportunity to apply some highlights. Something like this, or maybe here. Something like this. A little bit. I'm gonna blend that. Just to leave just a little bit of this. Okay, going up and down looking for more things to fix. I just have seen here close to the tear duct. A little bit of red is always is okay here. Okay, I think that's okay. Yeah. Let me know, please, if you see something that I should fix that I'm missing. Oh, Mervat, I think in Alla Prima the gray and green base is effective, but if we paint in layers, it's not so useful. What my opinion. I think it's really. I mean, I have painted with the same, let's say, the same process, really close to the same process, but letting dry the paint. I have painted the first layer with green, okay, until trying to almost not finishing, but with a lot of detail. And you can see a portrait is the face is. You can see the face, the likeness, the volume, values, all of that, but just is green and white. Okay, and then I apply it layers of glazes and some. Uh, what I do is I try to calculate the glaze. Sometimes I apply it opaque, transparent glaze, and opaque glaze. Sometimes the glaze is thinner, is thicker. It depends. It's like here where I want to the green or some of the green just shows through the layers. Okay, right now, kind of, I mean, I feel like I lost a little bit of control of the green because I kind of see just a little bit here, here, and here. Can you see? Just almost nothing. And almost, if I think if I continue working on this, I'm just going to disappear the green. That's something that I don't want it. But that's the point that this is about control, and sometimes it's so difficult to keep the control about the color. Okay, and that's why I apply another layer, and every time that I face a new painting, it's like I have to plan ahead what I'm gonna do, and sometimes it doesn't work just like the way I planned it. But anyway, at the end, we managed yes to get that the outcome is gonna be kind of at least okay. Okay, the nose. Yes, I've been thinking. Thank you, Mary. Yeah. Yes, I think. Yes, I was thinking about something about the nose too. To be honest, sometimes I'm not able to see. Even when somebody tell me something, I'm not able to see anymore a mistake. Well, I know there is a mistake, but I'm not able to see because okay, that's normal. Just when we paint for 2 3 hours, that's normal with the fatigue. We're not able to see more details. But sometimes when somebody just tell me something, like somebody told me about the nose, about here, the width of the nose, and that was just like I don't know. Somebody hit me in the face. It was oh my god, that was so right. And and sometimes that happens that we don't see something and somebody point them at that point a mistake, and then the mistake is so clear for us, but sometimes it's not because maybe it's so subtle that even when there is a mistake, there's I don't I'm not able to see that with that clarity. Right now, I see can you see a reflection here? And I have a doubt if I uh, blend that reflection here a little bit. I need to blend it. I mean, blend it. Maybe that's okay there. And you know that I don't like to go so dark with the shadows. I try to kind of work in a lower, let's say, lower scale a little bit. The upper lip is a little thinner, I think. Okay, let me check out. Oh, yes. Just a little thinner, yes. Hmm. Okay, 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 okay. The problem is I'm blend, I make it thicker again. I think that's better, but she has like this side a little bit up and this a little bit down, and I gotta be careful with that. You can see here in my mouth, this is like a little bit, a tip here, a little bit up, and this is not. Okay, that's okay. Oh, Miri, I might be able to be your I hesitated to write because no, that's okay, no problem to write. Yes, I mean, I encourage the people that see me painting. If they see something that I don't see, that's okay. I mean, I take note of everything. Sometimes and not make the retouches just right away. Sometimes just when I feel that is something like so clear and I haven't seen because it's because we when we paint, like I said, yeah, we paint too much. Uh, okay, I see something here. I don't know what it is. Okay, no, it was in my screen. I see. I think that's okay now. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, I think that's it. Or maybe here too. I'm moving the paint a little bit up to reduce the lower lip. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Yes. So really good practice always. Tomorrow I'm gonna choose a really high contrast image, but really high contrast image to see the difference. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, Dita. Okay, thank you, Dita. Mervat. Okay. Yes, it's about practice. Just about practice. Yes. I would say that it's more about even more than painting. It's about more about drawing. Drawing, that's the base. Yes. I remember a teacher used to tell painting is drawing with colors. Right? Okay, I think that's okay right now. Okay. Okay, okay. Mm, let me see if I can remove this maybe. Okay. I want to make this shadow a little bit darker. Okay. I'm finished. I'm done. You can go now. Thank you so much. I'm gonna stay here just for 1 minute alone. I think that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael, Monique. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Grisalida. You don't wanna go. Okay. Okay, see you tomorrow. Okay, take care. I forgot to capture the screen to compare the painting, but okay, I will do it next time. Take care. See you next time. Bye.